What's up, guys? Welcome. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. Workout Wednesday, in fact, due to the theme of this live and kicking. Hey?
It is.
As you're jumping in, you guys know the score. It's a short one tonight. Wednesdays are always short because we jump into our client group and we have a little chat with those. Wednesdays are now becoming a day where we go through their food diaries and we give help and advice on how to just dial it in, how to do better, how to lose weight through their nutrition. Because lots of people struggle with nutrition. It is the number one, I think. The number one thing people struggle with. Hey Alana, hey Rachel, hey Sue, hey Lindsay, hey Jenna, hey Sam, hey Teresa. What is up, guys? Welcome. You guys know the score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 people in the comments there. Nice one. Okay, so today we are going to talk to you guys about what exercises work which muscles. I said I would do this live, and then as I was thinking how to logistically answer this question, I thought this live could go on for about 40 million days because there are so many exercises and variations of certain exercises, and someone calls it this, someone else calls it that it would take too long to go through them all. So what we've decided to do is to split this one up, especially because of Wednesday, and Wednesdays are always short lives, just less than 30 minutes. I thought we'd break it up. So we're going to talk about across the next 3 weeks. We're going to do this for 3 weeks at least. Today, I'm going to give you an overview. And then per week, we're going to be like isolating certain movement patterns to be able to help you guys to understand a little bit what you're working out and why. All sound good? All make sense, guys? Drop in the comments. Give us some thumbs up. Give us some love so we can see that you're here paying attention and that you freaking love this idea of understanding what muscles you're actually fucking working when you're working out. Instead of just being like, my legs are aching. That would be a problem. Alrighty. Let's see it, guys. Let me see some loving.
Is this still delayed?
Yeah.
Still
delayed. We're waiting though. There we go. What is up? There we go. We got some fire in the comments. Alrighty. So today, actually, I'm going to give you an overview. So there are 3 primary, there's 4, there's more, but the 3 areas that we're going to break this down into are going to be push, pull, and legs, which might be something that you've heard of before. Who's heard of it? Who's heard of push, pull, and legs? It's a split, which is the way that you work out is that your week can be broken up or split up into push exercises, pull exercises, and leg exercises. Now, we recommend doing these if you work out 5 times a week. If you work out less than 5 times a week, don't break it up like that, okay? We'll talk again about how to break up exercises.
Gonna be another one, isn't it?
Splits. Yeah, we've done it before. We'll do it again for you guys. But instead, we're just gonna break the exercises up into these areas just because it's easiest to kind of classify them. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about going on the pull. Who's excited? Me. Good answer. Cameron looks like he's sweating, but look at that shiny face. He needs to get some cream on that or something. He needs to get that wiped. He got a little bit of sunburn on his face, so he's put some gel to kind of cool it down, haven't you? Yeah, that's what it is. Hey Holly, how's it going? So today we are on the pull, and so think think logically, guys. I know I've been saying this a lot lately, but just think logically. A pull exercise is whenever you pull something, okay? Like a pull. I'm going to pull him over here. Okay, so what body parts do you think? Or let's think, what do you pull? What would you pull in real life? A door, okay? A pull door, obviously not a push door. So a pull door. What body parts do you think you're using? Let us know. Please don't say arms. Give us specific muscles. There we go. What muscles do you think you're using? Let's see them in the comments. We love audience participation, don't we?
It's the best bit.
We freaking love it. Tricep. That's it. That's biceps. Tricep, biceps, biceps. I don't even do biceps. Scapula.
She does.
I fucking. When?
You at the end of the session, you go, I'm going to do a little bit of that.
Yeah, because they're not programmed into my workout program. Shoulders, scapula, and two more. There's two more. There's two muscles. Abs. Okay, kind of. There's two, but we can class them into one big area.
It's behind you.
Chest. No. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. It's your back. Okay? When you pick something off the floor, you're using your back. You squeeze. There we go. Someone's got it. Who got it? Ding, ding, ding. Who got it? Back. There we go. So your back muscles are made up of several, or your back, I should say, is made up of several muscles. And the two main ones we're going to be talking about are your traps and your lats. So your traps are kind of like in between your shoulder blades. They start here, and it's like a trapezium. That's the shape, isn't it? Shape. Hey, Catherine. And then you've got your lats, which are like this part of you. So you've got this is your head, okay, up here. Then you've got your kind of neck, goes out like that. Shoulder blades here, so it goes like this. Okay, and then you've got this section here of your body, kind of like underneath on your side, but on your back. That's all your back, okay? They're the two main muscles that we're going to be talking about today. And then, of course, like people have said, biceps. Okay, so that's the other push, typically the push exercise as well, okay? So if you think you're going to like push something, no, wait, we're talking about pull. If you pull something, then you're going to like be pulling your tricep and, your bicep and like pulling it up towards you. Elbow, that's correct. Elbow flexion, okay? So we're going to be talking biceps, traps, and lats. Anything else?
No, I think just keeping it simple.
Okay.
We'll go with the main ones.
We'll go with the main ones. Okay, so there are two types of pull exercises, okay? So when you pull something, there's two ways you can pull something. You can pull it down or you can pull it in, okay? That's right, yeah? You can pull it down, you can pull it in. So this is called a
vertical
pull, and this is called a
horizontal.
Yeah, so vertical plane and horizontal plane. That's the way that you pull. Alrighty, so let's talk about vertical pulls first of all, shall we?
Yeah. Name
some vertical pulls, guys. Go. Vertical pulls. Hey, Roslyn.
What exercise is a vertical pull? The pigeon.
Lat pull down.
The pigeon.
Who said it? Who said lat pull down? Pull-ups. Very good. They are like two correctamondo ones. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Perfecto. They could tell by my miming. Rosie. Nice one, Rosie. Okay, so yes, a pull-up and a lat pull down are pretty much the same. Hey, Katrin. Nice one. Pretty much the same exercise, okay? But obviously with a lat pull down, you're pulling a bar to your chest. And with a pull up, you're pulling your chest to the bar. Okay, so it's the same exercise, which means that if you want to get a pull up, you need to be strong on lat pull downs. Okay, so this is basically going to work your lats. Do you remember that section, your lats? Any other ones, Cam?
So you could flip it and we can do chin-ups.
Yeah.
And that actually does more of your bicep than it does most things. So chin-ups can be quite good. And it's sort of why strangely enough, it's why people can do chin-ups easier than they can do pull-ups. Usually because pull-ups are a wider grip, but chin-ups are a narrower grip. So it actually makes it easier.
Yes. Yeah. Although not too narrow, because that's also hard then. Okay, yeah. So this is going to build out your back. And you're like, I don't want a big back, but you do want a small waist. So if you want a small waist, the way to do it, of course, diet and all that kind of stuff, but also building out your lats gives you this nice V, which looking at silhouette is going to make your waist look smaller. Fun fact, I used to work in a bridal shop and girls always wanted to look like they had a small waist. So one of the best things you could do is have a strapless top because it accentuated your shoulders and made your shoulders look wider, which then in comparison made your waist look smaller, which is why on my reels where I say if you want to get a small waist, do these lat pull downs or these back exercises, everyone's like, that's not how you get a smaller waist. Perspective. You fucking idiots. So yes, okay. This is your vertical pull. They're the main ones, aren't they?
Pretty much.
Okay. What about a horizontal pull, guys? Some comments. A horizontal pull.
So you can think of machines, you can think of dumbbells, you can think of
Machines.
barbells.
Cardio machines. Cable row.
Row.
A row your boat. Rowing machine. Any rowing. Row. Did Rosie say that? Row. Yes, and yes. So there's a plethora. There are a plethora, aren't they, of horizontal pulls or rows, I should say. Elliptical. Yeah, I guess so. That would be a pull. So you've got a cable row, a single arm row,
I guess you can go for it by equipment. So if you went like bar.
Okay, let's do bar.
You've got a
barbell bent over row.
Overhand grip.
Underhand grip.
We could go into
dumbbells. Single arm. Single arm supported. Double arm, it's just a dumbbell row, but yeah, with two at the same time.
Then you've got machines or cable. So you've got a
cable,
seated row machine.
Yes.
Cable seated row.
Single
V-grip,
arm standing.
Wide grip. Single arm.
Single arm standing. Single arm seated. Upper back focused row. Then you've got the machines like the T-bar row, which I guess is barbell technically.
Like renegade rows.
Renegade rows, yeah. And the row machine, like the the plate load. No, the plate loaded machine, the rows. And yes, then you've got cardio machine, row. And also, yes, I reckon you could count the elliptical as well because it's the same kind of thing. So these are mostly going to, again, work your lats, but dependent on the width and the height of your pull, it's going to work different areas. So, for example, if you do a row like this, like a wide cable row. Sorry, Cam's in the way, so I can't quite do this. I'll do it from this side so you can see. There you go. So if you're going up like this, when it's high, like this, is going to work your traps more. If it's like lower towards your ribs and belly button, that is going to use your lats more, okay? So it's the same exercise, but just by tweaking, like Cam said, with a pull-up, depending on where you hold the bar, is going to slightly tweak the muscles that you use. So this is a little caveat as well to the whole what exercise works, what muscles, because it all depends on your mind-muscle connection, the way you hold things. Like a neutral grip is going to be different to a wide grip, to a narrow grip, to a V-bar, to a single arm. Like it's all going to be very, very different. So there are a couple of the things that you need to think about. Anything else you want to add to any of those?
No, I think that's about as far as you really need to take it. I don't think like biomechanics needs to go really deep. It's just a waste of time. I think we see a lot on the internet about people doing work in different divisions. You could just say, let's work your lats, and that's what we'll say to most people. But there are like 3 divisions to your lats and where it wraps around your ribs. And in my opinion, there's just no point. Like no one really needs to know. Same with like your triceps and your biceps and your shoulders. You have like a long front, medium, rear, and then rear. Like that matters a little bit more. But whether you're working a short head and a long head of your bicep or your tricep, it doesn't matter. Just do a tricep exercise.
Unless you are going on the stage and being judged, and they will say,
yeah, unless you're competitive.
Yeah. But for the normal person, no one's going to go, oh, look at that rear delt, unless you're me. And I'm always judging Cam's rear delts. But normally, people won't say, oh, look, her rear delts are off. Or the upper head on that. The upper head on that pole is not very good. No one's going to do it. Okay.
People just like to argue for the sake of arguing on Instagram.
Yeah. Or Facebook. So, Facebook's the worst. Sorry, guys. It is the worst.
Just ignore that and just pull something. Just push something.
No, we're talking about pulls. Just pull. Just go on the pull.
Just go on the pull.
I can give her a yank. So yeah, the other thing. Obviously, rows and pull and lat pull downs or vertical pulls, they are very, very, very good exercises, and you should incorporate these in your workouts. All of our clients will have, and well, I say all, unless they've got a medical condition or something, they will all have rows in their workout programs. And guys, when you get a new workout program, guess what's going to be in it? Rows. And then when we change it again, guess what's going to be in it? Rows. Okay. You pretty much always have a vertical pull and a horizontal pull. Sometimes we'll recommend you do like a higher, like an upper body, upper back focus row, or like a lower one or a narrow one. And that's based on, first of all, variety to get stronger at on your weaker lifts. Or if you're stuck and you're plateaued, just by changing up your exercise slightly will help you push past that plateau, and it's a new stimulus. So say you're always doing wide grip and you're like, oh my God, I haven't got over 40 kilograms for fucking ever. Okay, let's change it to an assisted pull-up, to a chin-up, to a narrow grip. And yes, you will probably be weaker to start with, but after your 12 to 16 to 24 weeks of that, when you go back to the wider grip, you will probably be able to push more. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And these are a compound movement, which means that is a multi-joint movement, essentially, which means that you use multiple joints, obviously. So when you're rowing, you're not just using your elbow. Of course, you're using your shoulder as well. There's your scapula's got like a bit of movement, but you're using multiple muscles. Primarily, yes, we are talking about like your traps or your lats, but also like we mentioned, you've got your rear delts, which is the back of your shoulder here. You've got your, you have your biceps, you'll have your triceps, you'll have your abs, you'll have your core, like your legs, if you're standing, of course, and even if you're sitting, because you've got to like push against something. You will use lots and lots of different muscles. Now, the other muscle group that we mentioned was? Biceps. So biceps, when you were talking about biceps exercises, let's go. Bicep exercises. And while people pop them in the comments, I will talk a little bit around these. So typically, bicep exercises are going to be isolation movements, which means that it's like one muscle group or single jointed. I'm still waiting for some so I can carry on. But when they are isolation, is just typically the one muscle. Yes, there's a little bit of another muscle going in there, typically the tricep, the antagonist, I believe. Curls for the girls. Exactly. So when you're doing like a bicep curl, like this, there's just one joint moving, right? Which means that you shouldn't be going like this when you're doing a bicep curl, okay? You should be keeping your elbow nice and close to you and pulling it up and putting it down. There should be just that one muscle moving. Like I say, on the way up, your triceps are obviously going to do some stretching. Your forearm is going to be working, but typically it's the majority that single muscle that is moving and that's doing most of the work, right? So what is more important to do? If you've only got time to do 2 of these exercises, Cam, in my workout, what 2 do you think I should do? Do you think I should do a horizontal, a vertical, or a bicep exercise? Or do you do some more, name off a couple more bicep ones, actually, because you spoke about a short head earlier and the long head.
It just depends, what you want to use. Like the 3 main ways to think of biceps you can train them is palms up, so it's a supinated grip. Then you've got a neutral grip, so neutral is thumbs up, so you'd hold it like hammer curls. And then you've got a reverse grip, which is pronated, so that's downward. If you train your biceps in those 3 like planes or like areas or grips, you're pretty much going to hit all of it.
My personal favorite is neutral grip. Love hand curl. Yes, so there's the 3 different types that Cam mentioned. So if I could only do 2 exercises out of horizontal pull, vertical pull, and curls, biceps, what would you recommend I do?
Probably I would do vertical and horizontal, one of each, and you're gonna be working your biceps within those 2 pulls anyway.
Exactly. So even if I wanted to get toned arms,
focus on the pulls first, and the guns can become secondary.
Yeah, and this is because if you want toned arms, unless you have got like really skinny arms and you want to build them out, normally, just like me, we've got like a layer of fat covering. Can you see this? There's a layer of fat covering our biceps and our arms. So in order to get more toned arms, we need to build the muscle, yes, but also drop body fat percentage. Okay, so to burn body fat, we need to have more muscle, and you're going to get more muscle built through your horizontal and your vertical pulls than your bicep curls. Okay, and like Cam said, when you're doing your lat pull down, you're going to be using partly biceps, well, especially if it's underhand grip when you're doing your pull-ups. Any rows, you're going to be using your bicep as well. Okay, that was a very quick run through of being on the pull. Does that make sense, guys? Is everybody hunky-dory with those? Did you get value? And shall we do another one next week, just like this? Let us know in the comments.
But push.
Yes, we're going to do push next week. Hi, Susan. Casually waiting. There we go. Yes, please. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we are glad you got value. Yes. Love it. All righty. So I hope you have had, your pen and paper out this whole time, making notes. If you forgot to get your pen and paper out, you can see it on the replay. We're going to leave it in the group, guys. So if you're watching on my Facebook, head over to the group. The group is pinned to my profile. If you're watching this in the group, it is going to stay up there as well. So maybe we'll just put it's going to be called Why Exercises Do What Muscle Group Part 1. Okay, so that is it. If you've got any questions, let us know. If you are a client, head over to our private Facebook group, because I'm about to put the Zoom link in. Have your MyFitnessPals ready, because I'm going to be picking on some people to be going through their food diary to help you level up. All right, guys, that is it. It's a short one on Wednesdays. We'll see you back here on Friday for...
Can't remember what it was.
I can't remember either. Oh, why about 12-week challenges? Why you should not? Why they're bad for you? Why 12-week challenges make you fat?
12-week shreds.
12-week shreds. Why
make you fatter?
Yeah, there we go. That's the title. How do I get into private group? It's called This Is Coaching. You're in it. You're in, Susan. Not right now, but you're a member in there. So go ahead and have a little look. Yes, guys, we will see you Friday, day off tomorrow. We're gonna chill. We've got some stuff to do. So have a fantastic evening, and we'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Ta-ra.